Hey, everybody. Welcome back to That's Brilliant with PC. And I am just sharing a random video tonight. I was working on some book covers, making some images, and I thought I would just kind of share kind of how I do it. I won't be on long, but I thought I would just share. Right now, I am working in ChatGPT to create some images and Canva for, like the cover templates, if you would. So, anyway, if this is your first time watching my channel, be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I teach you how to design things in Canva. Um, Give you ideas for side hustles, or at least just how to make some money with some of the digital arts and crafts, if you would, out there, sharing different tools and just having a little fun. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Give me one moment here. And this is just really a general chat. I don't really have anything planned out, but I thought that it would be kind of interesting to share what I'm doing. So right now I'm over in ChatGPT, and I was trying to create some images of like some women like praise dancers or what have you. And ChatGPT can be, or AI can be, I don't know if it gets attitudes or what, but I was trying to basically recreate this image, if you would, change it up a little bit. I wanted to try it in different colors, like all white. And so I got this and I liked it. I like it, but I was trying to just change it up a little bit more. So I'd asked it to, I wanted their hands a little different, because you gotta have to talk to Chat GPT or any of these AI tools. If give the description as to how you envision it or what have you. So anyway, so I'm just generally saying, that I wanted them to recreate it and have like more of a praise dance, but their hands and arms are held differently. And look what I'm like, what is this? Like, are they serious? I mean, if I could just send an immediate complaint. What happened? So anyway, like it kind of started out like this. I do like this one. I had some more, but I didn't particularly care for these. So it did it here again with just some messed up images. I'm like, what are you doing? This is pretty, but it didn't give me the image or the style that I was looking. I think when I said use modest, like a modest type style dress or whatever, this is not bad. I probably would use this. I do like this one, but yeah, it just it just does its own thing. This is not bad, but this reminds me of like a princess. Like this is beautiful, to be honest. I like this one. It does not going for the exact look for my journal cover or what have you, but this will be like a beautiful princess or something on for another something. So I would save this, but I do like her features. That's the thing, is really trying to get the facial features down the way that you want it. Like the makeup is just right, and just different things like that. So AI can be a little tricky. I do have some prompts that I'm working, that I can use, but sometimes you just kind of play it by ear. But again, there are just some styles. Like I said, I like this. It's simple. She's like she's happy, like she's enjoying the moment. This is more calm. I like that. But I love her face. I like her. I like her makeup. So I think sometimes you have to just say, you know, uh, you want I'm sorry, their makeup nice, like beautiful makeup, blah blah blah, a certain color lip color, what have you. So anyway, that's that. But anyway, I tried to say, hey, make her dress more modern, and then it turns into this. So there are some highs and lows. This looks like something off of a Disney character. Some, I don't know. I have it in my head. I don't watch Disney movies, but it's just like a character I think I've seen, and I'm like, why, ChatGPT, why? So anyway, and then I just started it all over again. I kind of liked it, but I don't like her hand. So you have to play around with it. Sometimes it comes out very nice, and then you can keep editing the images as you go, and then sometimes it's a hit or miss. So anyway, so like I said, I like this one. I like the girls, except like their shoes. This looks more like I don't know, whatever style. But then I was like, give it a ballet type look, and then they're ballerinas. So you really have to be specific in how you describe how you want your images to turn out. But all that to say, I think I'm going to kind of just share with you. Maybe I'm going to do one. And when they come through like this, I just hit down like bad response. And I will say something like don't like style or didn't fully follow instructions, because they need to know. So I'm going to take this as I'm chatting. I'm going to go ahead and copy this image, and I'm going to go over to Canva, where I have a lot of images or templates, if you would. And I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to drop it in here. So basically, I'm going to drop this into Canva. You can just copy and paste, or you can download the images from ChatGPT and then use the upload button in Canva to upload your files. But copy and paste works the same, because it eventually is going to, when you copy and paste, it will add it to your uploaded image, uploaded files. So anyway, so I have this image over here. I don't want the background, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm using Canva Pro, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove the background so it can blend in a little bit more. And this is just a little notebook that I'm making, and I'm going to go ahead and expand that a little bit or a lot and do something like that. So this would really actually be the front cover of the notebook. I was trying to expand that out, but looks like it cuts off the hand, which, is kind of okay, because really this is like a full cover. Usually I don't work with a full front and back cover. I usually work with, let's see if I can find my, oh, by the way, I actually got a badge yesterday, a notification that I have created over 1,500 images. Now, I know some people have done more, but wow, 1,500 images since I have used, or 1,500 creations, if you would. So, okay. So anyway, yay me, 1,500 creations in Canva. So anyway, y'all probably wondering why that says cake. Well, this is because, and I'll go back to my conversation. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That is because on the image, if it goes back, okay. So let me click in the image. And so what I did was, I typically, like when I go to try to find like font pairings or what, not, I'll use Canva's font pairings, if you would. So this, if you can see, it says recently used. So our font combinations, however you want to call it. So that just kind of helps me have like that nice little, what do you call it? Like you said, that pairing. So I was like, oh, I kind of like that. And actually I can get rid of this because I used it on another image, and I'll just kind of show you. But anyway, what I was saying is earlier is that I like, when I'm creating my covers, my front and back covers, I like to, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this out of here. I am trying to, I like to use like the individual pages. So either it's like set up for 8.5 by 11, just straight like one page instead of that full image. And I just got rid of the other page. So anyway, like I was working with, but let me see if I can pull. I'm gonna have to open another Canva page. Hold on. So let me show you, go back to what I was actually working on. And let's see. So I had these girls over here. And like I was saying, this is like a full page. So if I wanted to upload this into Amazon KDP, I would upload this file. But typically, I like for my mock-ups and stuff, for my book covers, I like to create it in like either the 6x9 or the 8.5 by 11, just a page, just a regular one page. And then I'll like hit add page, and then that'll be my back cover. And I'll just kind of show you a trick that I do. But anyway, so let me go ahead and create a new page, and I'm gonna move this up to the top. So I'm going to use the images of that, or image of the women, if you would. And so like this would be my front cover of my journal, planner, notebook. It could be just a little notebook, and you can expand it out to however you choose. I think that's nice. And then you can just, like I said, so I go over here and I'll find like the font combinations. I'll go to text, and then I'll find like the font combinations, and then just kind of see if it's something that I would like to use. And sometimes what happens is you might see like maybe you like that font, but you don't want to use the little tiny words up there. So I'll just go ahead and click on that just so I can get that in. This might be a little too thin for the front cover of something, the front cover of a book. And the only reason why I say that is it comes out kind of thin, but you may be able to work, or, kind of work with it. So I'm going to ungroup it. So I'm going to put this smaller text in under, and I'm going to change that to black as well. And so this right here, you want to expand it as big as you can. Like, so this may work. Might be kind of hard to read. I mean, I know this says heritage exclusive. And actually, to be honest, this almost looks like, what do you call it? A card. You know what I'm saying? So you can make this into a greeting card. It doesn't necessarily have to be journals or whatever. And so we could just say, we could change the back of this to, let's see, another color. I don't think I like the purple. So as I'm making a book cover, I might make a card cover. So how can you say, what's a good card cover? Thinking of you, lifting you up in prayer, maybe? Let's just say lifting you up in prayer. Okay, so now I gotta, and then I'll go back to my book cover. It's so funny how you can just start somewhere and then you're like, oh, I could do this, but let's just do this. You can do so many things, so many options out there. Lifting you up in prayer, or you could do in prayer down here. So it won't take up so much space. Yeah, there you go. And you say that, and then you can expand this a little bit. They can see. I don't know if they have a, what do you call it? A little template. So that's cute. I mean, that could be a card. I mean, it could be, you could use your own words. But let me just see if Canva has a little card mock-up. So what I would do is go to share, and I'm going to get back to the book cover, but I'll go to share, and then I will say print with Canva. And I would only use this as my little mock-ups. So I would just type in and see if they have card. But they do have a card. They do have greeting cards. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And so if you have a business, I don't know, it says Canva Remix. We'll see what it's doing. But if you are starting a little business and you want some little mock-up designs for your Etsy store or your website or what have you. Okay, so it actually made a full image. Okay, so or resized it for the cards. Let me see, get her hands over there. See if I can pull their feet in a little bit more. We can see more. Well, that's all we get of their shoes. Okay, so I'm going to do the front. So I guess I should have called this how to make cards, greeting cards. Or you could say praying for you, or, just something, thinking of you, or whatever. However you can make your own card line and just make different ones. So anyway, I kind of like that because it kind of, look at this. I love the mock-ups. Okay, so isn't that nice? Oh my gosh. There you go. That's like perfect. I mean, I would move up the words a little bit. Isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh. That's the first time. I'm typically making book covers, but now I'm like, look how beautiful that is for a card. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love it. And then you could do the inside. It actually selected an image. So it selected this image. But let me see if I can add to it. Okay, I think I'm going to change the name of this to not making journal covers, but making cards, greeting cards. Sorry, I will make another one for journals. I might have some time and do that, but I'm loving this. Okay, and I like the little contrast. You see how it's like, so it's the pink, the purple on the outside and pink on the inside. Look how pretty that is. I just need to change it up a little bit. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit add new page. And so that gives it a blank page. And then, so since it's using page 2, that is page 2 as the inside. I'm going to go ahead and either make a darker color. Oh, I like that. Or you can change it to the lighter color. And I'm sitting over here looking at this side of the kind of preview, but I'm thinking I love the darker purple. Okay, and then you can let's finish the front. So this kind of cuts it off, which I like, but I don't want it bleeding over to the back. So it looks like, so if you can see, there's a little line here that is the fold. So instead of having this come over, unless if it was like a really, really large or wide image, then I would let it kind of go to the back. But since I know it stops there at the fold anyway, then I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there, which, what do you call it? Kind of trim it, if you would. So, or crop it, that's the word. So I'm just going to crop it to that. And then I'm going to add something in the back. Let's see. I'm just going to find a little message. Let's see. Praying for you always. Something. Let me see if it's a scripture. I'm just going to use this. This is Ephesians 6:18. I'm just adding this just as an example, but now I'm just really loving that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I just copied that. And this is on the back. Okay. And you could actually do it on the inside. I am putting it on the back. I'll go ahead and praying always with prayer and supplication in the spirit. Here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to shorten it. And then I'm going to put Ephesians 6:18. I'm gonna show you something here. So keep watching. I'm gonna show you what you can do. So this is gonna be your mock-up, if you would. You're gonna use the mock-up in Canva, but I'm gonna show you where you could go print these for cheap, if you would. Not cheap, but inexpensive. And then so that's gonna be the back. So let's just look at the mock-up. So isn't that pretty? So that's very pretty. I blended like a lighter purple in the front, and then the inside is the second page, which is the darker purple. I could do it backwards, but I kind of like that. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and add something inside. I think I'm gonna create another image. So I'm gonna go back over to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna see if I can recreate this image with maybe one girl. I'm gonna copy this image, see if I can, let me hide this. See if I can add this here. So I'm copying the image, and then I'm gonna say, please recreate this image, but only use one lady and have her praying. So I don't know what it's going to turn out looking like. We'll see. Because the AI is a little weird. So we'll see what it turns out to be. So it takes a minute or two for it to gather its thoughts, if you would. And we'll see. Oh, I like it. Okay, we can use that. So this will be, I'm just copying and pasting, but you can also hit the download button in ChatGPT for the image. And then, so now I'm going to go back over to Canva. And you can either, like I said, if you download it, it's going to add it to your computer, and then you can hit upload, or you can just paste the file right in onto your design. And so now I don't want the image looking like that. I want to remove the background, but I love the image that it created. So I'm going to hit the background remover, and the background remover is a part of the Pro plan with Canva. And there you have it. So I have this image. I think I might need to, I'm going to flip her around. So I'm going to hit flip horizontal. And then I'm going to have her on this side, because this would open, this is like an actual, when you open up the card, you have an image on the left or on the right. I'm trying to think, how is that usually set up? So I'm gonna expand her a little bit, and I'm gonna pull this in. So I don't have to have all of that dress there, if you would. I'm gonna do something like that, and then I'll go ahead and click add a text box, or I can just select, one that like add a subheading or the body. So I'll just go ahead and hit add a body. So let's say, and because I can't think of something right offhand, I'm going to go into Gemini. I could use Chat GPT, but since I'm creating the images in Chat GPT, I'll go over to Gemini and say, please create a quote or message for a card that is for a, I'll just say for a Christian card for someone that says something like they are keeping them in prayer or something like that, or something uplifting and encouraging. I probably could come up with something myself, but I'm just trying to make it quicker. So remember, God is always with you, even in the darkest time. I think I like this one. May God's grace strengthen you and his hope renew you. So I'm going to use this. Okay. And then I'm going to go back over to my card and just go ahead and drop that in here. So right now, I'm going to try to find a font, because sometimes you don't need a whole lot in a card. It could just be something simple or whatnot. But like I said, this could be, you could start your own little card line with this. So anyway, I kind of just like it like that. You could change the font. So this is a Canva Sans font. I usually try to get away from the Canva font, if you would, and just use something non-Canva. So let me look at the Della Respira. Let me see. Okay, I think I kind of like that. So it's about, I'm going to probably do something like this. I'm going to make 2 lines. Yeah, so I like it like that. And then I can pull it out to expand it just enough so that they can see it. And that is a beautiful little card. And so there you have it. So now you have a, you have the inside and the outside of the card, if you would. So now you can see, I really, really like that. I just made my own card. And you could go and just create different designs and have a set of cards to sell for, the upcoming season. It could be Christmas. It could be get well cards. You could just make your whole, card line. I know so many people are making some of the same things out there, but I think that you have to learn how to be different. And so I think that this is one beautiful, beautiful, thoughtful idea. So I'm going to go ahead and save this design because I really like it. Praying for you card. And you could just make your a whole line of these. Okay, I don't think I really wanted that, but anyway, so you can print this in Canva. I don't know how many they give you because right now it's showing $80. Yeah, I don't know how many cards you get. See the paper with a matted finish. Oh, you get, so this is 50 folded cards at $72 plus the envelopes, which is $8. I don't know. It probably shipping. So you get 50 cards for about for $80. And then you'd have to calculate the shipping. So let's just see. You would say 80 divided by 50. So that's $1.60 per card. That's not bad because if you could sell all those cards, let's just say you sold your cards. Oh, well, that's one card. So I don't know if it'll let you do like different designs, but let's just say you just love these cards and you could sell those cards. So if it costs you about $1.50 to $2 per card and you sell the cards for about $5 or $3 or whatever, I would say about $5, if you would, then you've made a profit of at least $3. So that's a thought. Or you can go over to Vistaprint. And I was just getting ready to say, Vistaprint always has sales. And if you don't see sales, if it's your first time signing up for Vistaprint, then you can, they'll typically, just like right here, it says new to Vistaprint, get 25% off your first order. So if you're just starting out in your side gig, you want some printed designs or whatever. If you're offering these type of products and you want to have something on hand, even if you want the mock-ups or what have you, you can go over to Vistaprint. Sometimes they'll give you stuff for free. You just go do a Google search and look for, and then type in something like Vistaprint free coupon codes or whatever, so that when you check out, you can get your items for free. You could do business cards, you can do postcards, you can do what we just created, like the greeting cards, excuse me, and so much more in Vistaprint. So anyway, like I said, now I'm over here in Vistaprint, and it says get up to 40% off of almost everything and up to 50% off the holiday cards. So when you go back over to Canva, you have, you can download these images and then go over to Vistaprint and upload them. So I'm going to go over to, let's see, they really need to be blank. I'm going to say religious cards. So yes, so you can go and find like the style of card, whether it's if it's like a flat card and it's two-sided, or if you want it to open up like that one, like a standard greeting card, then you'll just go in and find like the folded greeting cards. And yeah, I mean, like you can get them for under $1 a piece. So all you do is upload it, and yeah, you can have your samples, or you can buy them at bulk, and hey, there's your start of your card line. So anyway, I totally got distracted. Not distracted, but I think when I had seen this image, I was like, oh, that would be a nice greeting card. And it looks nice. So like I said, I went to print with Canva, and then it resized my image to, the size that the card would be. And so now when you're looking at it, the right-hand side is the front side of the card. The left-hand side is going to be your back. And then the second page, or you can set your pages. So I set this as my first page. So this would be the cover, the outer part. And then I set this one to be my inner part. It's so nice. So that's just an idea. Like I said, I'm just randomly working tonight. So let me share with you how I'm going to create a notebook cover with this image or these images. So I can actually use both of them. So I was over here, and I guess I'm going to make a copy of this. And then I'm going to change this over to, well, no, let me go back. Because let me go back. I don't want to use this because I said I don't really use the full page. So this, I'm sorry, how this layout is when you go to upload this like a full book cover, front and back, into Amazon KDP or any of the other print on demand book printers, if you would, then you would actually upload a full PDF in this style. But like I said, I like to work with this kind of front cover image. Like this would be a front cover, and then I would have my back cover. So anyway, I'm going to go to this little blank spot and go ahead and add my words that I got from the other page. If it lets me, I don't think it copied over. Hold on. No, copy. I don't know, there's something wrong with my system. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to group those together. So, and now I'm going to go grab the girls, the women, the beautiful ladies. And then I'm going to go add them. It's so much that you can do. And actually, I think I'm going to change the color on these of the words. And these are individual letters or what do you call it? Elements. I'm going to change that. Now I could hit the change all, but because I have multiple designs, I don't want all of them, all of it to change on every page. So this is just going to be a notebook cover. See if I can move the right image. Let me see. I'm going to stretch that out. Now I'm gonna put this to the back. Put the image of the ladies to the back. Let me see. I might have to do an effect. The only thing is when you do the effects, like I usually do like the lift, but because it's going to be on a printed image, it always kind of looks like a smudge mark. So I'm going to just leave that alone. Let me see if I can kind of don't care for that. See if I can stretch them out. I don't know. The colors aren't popping for me for this. So let me try something else. Let me try another color. It's almost like it would have to go a little darker because, I kind of like that. I feel like it needs to go a little darker because of the color of their dresses, which they're not exactly like a real white. It's kind of like an off-white. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to create the back cover, if you would. And then just to kind of get an idea, I'm going to go ahead and hit the share button and then hit print with Canva. And so I like using, hold on, notebook, I think. Okay, so I'll just select notebook. Of course, it's going to resize my image here so it can fit properly. We'll see what it does. So I'm going to have to move stuff around. Not necessarily the one I'm working with here. Hold on. I only do this so I can get a mock-up, an idea of how what it would look like in a mock-up. So I'll go ahead and select my pages. And I actually love using this. Oh my goodness. My computer is slow. I'm so sorry, but I'm having fun. Let's see. So once I get this selected, and actually, okay, so this is how I have it. This is how it comes out. Like, I like it, because it's just a simple notebook. How many of you go into like a Walmart or Mardell's or Hobby Lobby or whatever? You just like the front cover of a notebook. You want something nice on your desk or what have you, or take to church or wherever. And you just want something nice. So this kind of just represents that. But I like this. But what I probably would do, I like to do a contrast. So instead of having the same color on the back, I am going to change that and do something like, the same color as the front font. So now you kind of have an image like that, which is pretty cool. And you could just leave it like that. I mean, it's just simple because it's just a notebook. So it says note and then write it down. And so you could use these for your mock-up. And like I said, with the cards, you can do the same thing. Go over to Vistaprint and then look to see if they have, hold on, they have notebooks. Let me see. I know they did because I just looked at it the other day. Just got to figure. Oh, stationery. Photo books. So stationery, notebooks, pads, and journals. You can go here and you can print what you created in Canva because this is your mock-up. So you can go over to Vistaprint and just print the journals or your little notebooks here. Now, it's not going to be the exact same style, but it's very similar. And these are affordable. And like I said, you can go out to, they often have a bunch of discount codes that you can put in. Sometimes you can get so much for free or half off or what have you, and have that on stock. So what I would do is take these images, download them, and go over to Vistaprint and upload the front and the back, and then you can print them off. So, and they're having a big sale right now. So that's the image for the little notebook, your custom notebook. And then you can have your matching card set. And I did this similar. This is like a little mock-up of the front. And then the inside is this one right here. So you just select the page 2 for the inside, page 1 for the outside, or vice versa. And then you have your little mock-up of your beautiful cards. So anyway, I hope that was helpful for someone out there. Please let me know if you want to learn more on how to, take these Canva crafts and turn them into something that you can resell, or you can just send them out to family and friends. Like the holidays are coming up, and you can put these out on Etsy. You can make your own line of card. I like the card idea. So there you go. That's an idea for you. And then you could do your journals. Like I said, you could print them out on Vistaprint, or you can go over to KDP, Amazon KDP, and get those uploaded. But hey, there's so much that you can do. I'll be back for some more later on this week. Hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks for watching, and be sure again to like and subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.